Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now we are currently at the beginning of what is called the Poohniverse. Sounds like a fun Saturday night. This is essentially the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but in horror form. We've started out with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. We've had Blood and Honey Part 2. There's going to be a Bambi themed horror movie, but today I want to talk about the first look we have at a horror themed Pinocchio film. This isn't the first time we've had a horror themed Pinocchio film. Many years ago, we had Pinocchio's Revenge. That film used to scare the absolute bejesus out of me, so much so even the VHS cover back in the day, when I go to the video store, looking on the back, it would scare the shit out of me. But now we have Pinocchio Unstrung. So I want to talk about the first look we get at this beautiful looking Pinocchio puppet, designed and fabricated by the master himself, Todd Masters. Now, if that name rings a bell, he's done a lot of horror films back in the day, one of them being in the Elm Street franchise, Elm Street 5, where he did Greta's makeup, where she's being force-fed her own guts by Freddy. But we have an exquisite looking animatronic puppet, a practical puppet that looks incredible, and also an addition to the cast that is fucking amazing. So the article I'm going to be referencing comes from the good old folks at Bloody Disgusting, and they go on to say, the filmmakers behind Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey and its sequel are expanding their Puniverse with multiple upcoming films including Bambi, The Reckoning, and Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. But today, we're here to talk about Pinocchio Unstrung. Variety has shared its first look image from the next movie in the twisted public domain horror universe this morning, whilst also revealing that Robert Englund has joined the cast. The horror legend is reportedly playing the role of the iconic character, Cricket. How cool is that? Robert Englund himself is in the Poohniverse in Pinocchio Unstrung, playing Cricket. That is really cool. Additionally, Richard Brake, 3 from Hell, will be starring as puppet master Geppetto. Reese Frake Waterfield is directing the upcoming Pinocchio horror movie for Jagged Edge Productions, with makeup effects legend Todd Masters, Child's Play, Underworld Awakening, Slither, tasked with creating the film's Sinister Pinocchio doll. The fully practical puppet can be glimpsed in the shot up above, which was first shared by Variety this morning. Frake Waterfield tells Blade Disgusting the film will embrace practical effects at every opportunity, ranging from the doll itself to the title card of the film. Having a budget significantly higher than my last film, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, I'm aiming to make this the definitive Pinocchio horror film and my best movie to date. That gets my Geppetto juices flowing. So not only do we have a few brand new stills to check out, we also have a poster, which I love. It's simple, but it gets straight to the point. Now, there is some footage going around of the practical puppet being tested in, I can only assume, Todd Masters' effects studio, but look at this, check this out. Look at the movement, look at the facial mannerisms, just how natural everything is. I'm assuming this is foam latex, it could be silicone, I'm not too sure, but this looks incredible. And what I love are those eyes, those sunken in eyes that almost remind me of Part 2 Fred Krueger. There is just something so demonic and terrifying with this look, and I love it, and I'm totally here for it. If anything, what I'd love to see is nothing too akin to Terrifier. I think Terrifier has definitely cornered that market for the absolute shock horror. Like, I want brutality in this film, but also if they can tell a damn good story and balance that brutality, I think that'd be great. Whilst also, again, like the director said, showcasing some beautiful practical effects. It's so good to see practical effects just making a comeback, but also taking priority these days. I think a lot of filmmakers have learnt their lesson where they've relied too much on CGI, or, you know, they're just not treating it as a tool where it can accompany a practical effect as well. And also, given the fact we have Robert Englund as Cricket, I hope this is going to be a hoot, but also brutal at the same time. Love you guts, and I'll catch you in the next one.